Prime Minister Scott Morrison and hundreds of other Australian and New Zealand lawmakers have been barred from Russia in response to the latest sanctions imposed over the invasion of Ukraine. Prime Minister Scott Morrison has been barred from entering Russia after Moscow hit back response to Canberra's fresh round of sanctions issued against oligarchs amid the ongoing war in Ukraine. Russia's foreign ministry on Thursday said it had imposed an entry ban on 228 Australian leaders in direct response to additional sanctions placed on 67 Russian nationals. The stop list of persons who are denied entry to Russia includes members of the Australian National Security Committee, the House of Representatives, the Senate and regional legislative assemblies, it said in a statement. Love News. Stream 25+ news channels in one place. New to Flash. Try 1 month free. Offer ends the 31st of October 2022. Prime Minister Scott Morrison was among 228 Australian leaders banned from entering Russia by President Vladimir Putin on Thursday. Picture, Martin Olmenher. This step was taken in response to the unfriendly actions of the current Australian government, which is ready to support any actions aimed at containing Russia. The Kremlin warned it would expand its blacklist to also include any Australian military, businessmen, experts and journalists who contribute to anti-Russia sentiment in the future. A separate entry ban list was also issued for an array of New Zealand officials over hostile actions. Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern was among 130 government members and parliamentarians barred after the New Zealand leader imposed a 35% import tax on Russian goods. Russian President Vladimir Putin launched an invasion of Ukraine on February 24. Picture, Kremlin press service handout at Anadolu Agency via. Australia has now imposed over 600 sanctions on Russian officials following its incursion of Ukraine. Foreign Minister Marise Payne announced the latest round of sanctions from Brussels on Thursday over alleged evidence of war crimes in Bucha and areas surrounding the Ukrainian capital Kiev. Today, I'm announcing 67 further sanctions of Russian elites and oligarchs, those close to Putin who facilitate and support his outrageous actions, she told reporters. Ms. Payne had travelled to Belgium to meet with NATO members over the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. While Australia is not part of NATO, it is an enhanced opportunity partner of the Intergovernmental Organization. The foreign minister condemned Russia's actions in Ukraine earlier this week after shocking images showed the bodies of executed civilians littered along a main road in Bucha, on the outskirts of Kiev. Ukrainian officials claim to have found a total of 410 corpses in towns near the capital as part of an investigation into possible war crimes by Russia. Shocked to hear of accounts of summary execution, rape, looting and other crimes by Russian troops in Bucha and across Ukraine, Ms. Payne said. The targeting and treatment of innocent men and women in this way is despicable. Russia must and will be held accountable for the actions of its forces. The Kremlin rebuffed the images as a monstrous forgery and accused Ukraine of attempting to disparage the Russian army.